program, what we do is that we sensitize the community. We bring them, they self-select themselves together. We agree with them, support them to do a constitution, which they sign. In that constitution, they have three portions. One will be general information about the group, the second will be savings, and the third will be fines. All these are done and they meet weekly. They agree on a service and a share value. I think these groups, their share value, which we translate into a stamp, that stamp is translated into their passbook, is 2 cedis. In a week, you can buy up to 5 shares. You can decide to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But in our methodology, once you buy less than 5 shares, the rest of the shares are cancelled. You don't get the opportunity to come back and save. It's once per week. We carry that for 4 weeks. Within 4 weeks, they can start taking a loan. So let's say their share value is 2 cedis. So it means that somebody saves 10 cedis every week. In the 4th week, the person would have saved 40 cedis. We want to give a loan from the 4th week. We give you 3 times your savings. So that 40 cedis person can take a loan bigger. So if you had 10 shares and 1 share was 2 cedis, and probably today 1 share is 2.1 or 2.2 or 2.3 or even 2.5, what we'll do is that we'll multiply the 10 shares by 2.5 cedis. So the person, instead of getting 10 times 2, which is 200, the person will get 10 times 2.5, which will be 250. In between these trainings, we also do quite a number of things. We do financial literacy, financial education, and we support them to invest their money into vegetable production. And beyond that, they also have to invest into some businesses that will improve on their vegetable production. In one component, Director Mofa and his team also comes in to do the agronomic component. And that is what we've been doing for the last 1 year. I tried to bring the MOAP people, staff, but they said because of these challenges, they are not allowed to travel out and sleep over. And they have to come from Wa to Tamale and Tamale to this place. So today we have 2 groups. I think basically we are checking to know how much they have made, each of the groups, and we will be able to tell you how much each person can take and what will be the lowest for each person. And that information we will generate it very soon. That's why we are counting the money and we are checking on their passbooks to see how it goes. So this is what we've been doing for the last 1 year, and today is quite an important day. We've all been waiting. So you can see that everybody is quiet and calm. Yeah. So that's how the program works. And you are welcome.
Thank you. But how to use it to improve upon it is also a major challenge. But your organization have the ability, financial ability, and the technical ways supporting them so that they'll be able to improve on their financial status. And government is also doing what it can to ensure that we reduce social suffering of our Ghanaian citizens through other social intervention in the financial sector. We have microfinance and small loan center, that is Maslow, which is also in, and they are also supporting some women to be able to get them some capital, some startup money to be able to start some ventures. So you are coming in to support what government is already doing. And Agric, this time now you can bear witness that there are a lot of interventions that government have put in place to ensure that, especially those of us who are living in the rural areas, and the major occupation is Agric. In Mampurugu Maduri here, about 70% of the people are into Agric. And government have come out with a lot of subsidy that the people can benefit from. Fertilizer subsidy, it will help them to farm and get inputs, fertilizer, especially in the area where the land is fertile, improved rice. So we need to be able to collaborate with government and other agencies that are here to support us. The subsidy, government take part of it, half, and then you also pay and take it. Instead of you paying for the full cost, the subsidy have taken some part of the cost and you also pay. And some of the challenge is how to retrieve when loans are given to people. The retrieval is also an issue, and they should have the confidence in you. They should trust you. You started it last year, so if there were doubts last year, this year you are in to fulfill that promise. It tells them that you are not the type of people who run with people's money, and also to encourage them to increase their savings, because the more they save, the more it expands and the shares also grow. So whatever they are doing, they should bear in mind that the money is in Yaba. It is not going elsewhere. So nobody will take it away. And
yeah, for the agri components, we are also doing our best. Some of the staff have been trained in WA on the vegetable production, which they are also in translating to them. As you can hear from them, we have animal issue here. It's not an area that you can easily produce vegetable without fencing the area. At least what they have raised, they have used part of it to fence the area. And the season is about to start, so we are now requesting the seed for them to start the vegetable production. Others have started, but they are now coming in to start. So the share out that is being done today, I know most of them would like to use part of it into that vegetable production. Vegetable production is an area that can give you a very fast return. Yeah, it's not like the other cereal crops that will take you 4 or 5 months before you'll be able to sell out. So for now, we are doing our best to put them together. They are already in the group, but now that as they fence the area, we are dividing the portions to them. That will let them work effectively. Animal issue is a general issue, as we said, and for this thing to go out of the system is our traditional rulers. That have to help us a lot, because it is their land that all these alien heads have come. So if they don't support their own people, that okay, the main occupation of my area is farming, so without the food, the people will go hungry.
So you think that the traditional rulers...
Yele kum e kaina chen to vi e gbenin to so e ku chena ku yele sakatre ne e ku yele sakatre ne chama ma oh nye ka ba pi de puwa nte account dem ma be ku pinte ki chen ku bukata kate nye de ki mana dante ina kai garan ngasane garan ngasane kala na kane ale man shi wanda ka lafiya ba mama to la le ma funa kan da diyancin asibiti kada la manan bolle la le man zante hala mbi ga sukuru fees da cinan ti lokai ndana nti del hafuwa wa million mpa han le gero suku kada tunan bolle la le man zan labahe so asumuru tupam fala ti ndiya hane ka amman diyan na ti ndi ma so le la yelma ta to fa banan tere gwamnati ma ko no so
Are they looking for...
me tumbole de yala kuma so dina yala go dan so to pam gonga na kunya bela ning bela ntinya ka halle nye shiem de halle me to vela nye ka ba suwa nzo bashi tina zola gona ti so ti wonin tinna we na ha ne to bola ti dia lagar ma ndi do zo yetin na dolo bela ya in to ko hantaro ma so kala ti gbe nye pam ma to bora ama so le ko punye tin na bora bela ma ama ti nye pam to bora den to sumuti
Role was supposed to train VSLAs on the vegetable value chain development. MOAP contracted us to do VSLS in this constituency or this district. We did quite a number of them, and we are supposed to train them, support them to raise their own income, and invest their income from the VSLS into the vegetable production. This is evidence that the group have used their money and invested into the vegetable production. This garden is a very popular garden. There he is, Adam's Garden. And the group said they have used close to 1,500 cedis out of their social fund. And that is what they've used for this. They had problems here because of cattle, and you can hear the cattle across the water making noise. With this, I think that the MOFA director just told us he's going to support